air dropped up on the ground and all this kind of shit. It's working. And the only person who can fit through the hole is the girl the whole time. And through the filtration system, pipe, vent, HVAC vents and all, right? Well, she gets to the top and she finds where somebody has scribed into the window, help, backwards, you know, so somebody could read it outside. And she drops, and so she goes back downstairs and she talks to the dude named Emmett that's living there with her and John Goodman or whatever. They get to talking and they start thinking that John Goodman is like one of those serial rapist people, and they wind up finding out that this girl has been missing for a couple of years, and that was her. And so this is going on. And so they're thinking the air's contaminated and all sorts of shit while they're in this house. Well, since her and this guy has talked about this girl that they think that he's killed in there, they start devising a plan to take his gun away from him and get the locks and try to get upstairs. In order to do that, they got to find a way to make a full-on bodysuit with a gas mask on it. Just so happened the girl that he kidnapped or wrecked and took back to his place, where he told her she wrecked, and he found that he just picked her up. He really wrecked her because he was trying to get somewhere real fast. Anyways, so the only way to do it is he tells her, hey, Michelle went upstairs and she might have got some of that air on her, and it might contaminate everything that she's touched, so I think you should wash the shower. I think you should throw away the shower curtain and everything. And it's made out of rubber or whatever. And so they throw it in the trash and they get it out before he burns it. And anyway, it goes on. It goes on like this, and then John Goodman, like, he's a real asshole to him. He don't trust him for shit, thinking they're going to try to kill him or whatever, just because. But anyhow, he finds some tools that they were using to make a suit, a gas mask and suit, so they could go out, right? Well, he finds a couple of utensils that he knows is where they were, and he brings them in this little room, and he shows them this rocket fuel shit. I can't remember what he called it, but it's basically rocket fuel. It's a 55-gallon drum of it. He opens it up. He said, I've seen everything, and I know what's going on, and can you tell me what these tools are for? And so the guy, he's like, hey, she didn't do it. I did it all by myself. He was like, I was trying to find a way to make a weapon and get your gun away from you. And I'm sorry. And he was like, apology accepted, and then pulls a gun out and blows his fucking head off. Well, that's after he drops their tools in this acid and it like eats it up. He said, if you guys don't tell me what the hell's going on, I'm just gonna put you in this fucking gas, this race fuel. And so he winds up shooting him, and then throws her back in the little cellar thing, and waits a few days and comes back and gets her to calm down, and she acts like she's calming down. Well, he comes in there and he finds this suit that she's been making. He runs in there and gets mad. Well, she locks him in this door, and she runs in there and sees that guy that he had just put in the acid in there, sitting there bubbling and shit, you know. And so she's got this suit strapped to her, and she climbs through the ventilation shaft, and he starts coming after her. And she's got this free shit. She gets up to the top. She fucking knocks the lock off the top window and fucking crawls out of that bitch after she set it on fire. His underground bunker set it on fire by pushing that down shit over and knocking him down in it. So it's like melting half John Goodman's face off and shit. Well, she gets out, Well, she gets out, she gets up on the ground, and she sees the keys to the car and that other guy's car, and she starts going over there trying to get in the truck or whatnot. Well, all of a sudden, she hears some noises, sounds like helicopters. So she jumps up and she stands, on a alien spaceship. And then, so the alien spaceship's like swarming around and she jumps down and it don't see her because it's making sweeps looking for survivors. The next thing you know, the motherfucking whole damn bunker blows up underneath the ground, you know, and so it makes a big explosion and that fucking thing sees it. She takes off running to this little farmhouse like deal in front of the other car, and she goes up there, and then you
I
hear
feel like I
something
need to
in the
see this
woods.
movie.
And so
This
like this
sounds
fucking,
awesome.
she's sitting in this fucking little barn where you can see through the pegs in the wood, and this big fucking alien spaceship's like flying around her, it's making all kinds of fucking noise, and she hears this thing in the cornfields, like you ever seen that movie, Rings or whatever it's called? You know what I'm talking about with Mel Gibson in it?
Yep.
Where they
Signs.
live beside that corn, yeah,
It's an
where they live by
awesome
that
movie.
cornfield and they're hearing all that, you know, they're all out in that cornfield making that noise and shit. Well, you hear some of that, and the next thing you know, you see this big motherfucking thing that looks, you can't, I couldn't really see it too good, but it looked kind of like a big alien, but more of a body to it. You know what I'm saying? Like a big alien versus predator aliens, you know? It looked kind of like them, but more of a body to it, and like a smaller head, kind of. But it shows him like jumping on the back of this car, like picking it up and looking for her or whatever. And then it jumps up on top of the shit. And, it's like stalking her or whatever, and then she like climbs out this little trap door or whatever and takes off running towards the truck. Well, she gets in this big fucking dually, and when she gets in the dually, this fucking big mothership is sitting behind the farmhouse, and it like hovers up above the farmhouse and comes over and like reaches down and grabs that truck and starts picking the shit up in the air. Well, this alien spaceship looks like an animal almost, kind of. It's got these things that come off the front of it, and it's like big sniffers or whatever. And so it sees her and it starts coming towards her and spraying this gas down, which was what was killing everybody up top, you know. And so she survives it, jumps in the truck, and her lighter works, and she's got some alcohol in there. And this big motherfucker gets her up in the air and is looking at her, and she's seen his little opening, his breathing port or whatever's happening, opening up. And it gets real close to her, and when it does, it opens up and sounds like a foghorn going off, kind of like the alien on Battleship was making in the water, like, whoa. And when it does that shit right there, she throws that lit up bottle, she throws a Molotov cocktail in that little hole, and she blows up the whole big alien ship, and jumps in the car and takes off going down the road and starts picking up
This feels
some
like a real like
chatter.
sci-fi fucking movie.
It's crazy. Like, I
It
thought
sounds
it
like
was gonna be a
sci-fi
rapist.
horror, man. It sounds awesome.
It was for an hour and 25 minutes, them living in a bunker and them making you think that he was a good person, then a rapist, and then a killer, and then a rapist again, you know, and then like a good person again, and then the last 30 minutes of the movie, she goes out and she's fucking fighting aliens and taking off in a car, and the ending of it, she's driving down through there in a car, and she hears some chatter on the radio, and it's like, we have taken back the South Coast, and if you don't have safety and you need to get to it, travel to Baton Rouge, and if you want to help, we've took back the southern coast. And if you want to help and you have any medical experience, come to Houston, because there's people that need your help, and then it goes off. So there's gonna be.
Yeah, that sounds like an
another
awesome fucking movie.
It's pretty weird. It was pretty weird at first, but now it's awesome. I was sitting there like, oh my god, is this never gonna? This isn't. Yeah, what is
Like,
it?
what the
What's going
fuck
on?
is going on?
Yeah. Well, no, what it done was it would climax you about 3 times, but separate that by about 20 minutes. So you're like, holy fucking shit. Then you're like, oh man. Then you're like, oh my god. You're like, oh man. And when she gets out to the alien, I knew it was gonna be alien, or I thought it was seriously gonna be Godzilla, but it was aliens. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll fight you a time or two. Yeah, it's pretty good. It was like I said, it was a little weird at first, and then it was like, oh my god.
If you think you're great, find out how SoFi can help you get a great rate on your loan. Find out more at SoFi.com. Terms and conditions apply at SoFi.com. NMLS 1121636. Be more demanding with Spotify Premium. You can play any song you like, anytime, on demand.
No way,
No,
really?
it's one.
No,
Yeah.
dude, the time sprung forward. It's Sunday, dude.
Be more demanding with Spotify Premium. You can play any song you like, anytime, on demand.
Yeah, it sprung forward at like 3 a.m.
Or keep skipping. It's up to you.
So let me look at my. No, it's 1 o'clock on my phone right now. I'm Central Time though, so.
We're Eastern, yeah.
No, it's 1 o'clock on my phone right now, and it's 1 o'clock on my PlayStation. I'm Central. So it's 1 o'clock on my PlayStation and my phone, so it's not sprung forward, at least here yet.
Fucking cunt. Takedown, bitch. I beat him in strikes.
Oh man, so funny. Yeah, it ain't done it here yet. No, I'm watching a YouTube video. This guy who's a rap producer recorded his girlfriend saying a bunch of dumbass shit to him, and he got it in, and he's making a song with what she was saying. He sped up what she was saying and made a beat on it. It's pretty good. Ooh wee. That made me do about 200-foot wheel. Okay. Oh yeah, and it looks like it might fucking happen. Like I've seen several videos of GSP training this week.
Nah, dude, he
I
would
don't know
wreck
if he'll
fucking
fight.
Diaz.
I don't think he'll fight.
He
I
still
don't think he'll
trains
fight
every day,
Diaz.
though.
If he fights a Diaz, I think he'll fight Nick Diaz. But Nick Diaz can't come back at UFC 200 though. That's the thing. I think he's gonna fight it. Yeah. I don't know. We might see Robbie Lawler in GSP.
That would be a good fight. That would be a great fucking fight.
Oh, trust me, I believe you. Like, I believe that Robbie Lawler's probably a little bit too much for old GSP right now. But now GSP
GSP needs to
was
get used
and
to
is
getting
still,
punched again.
yeah, and you got to get hit with some hammers. Like Condit whooped the fuck out of GSP, and
I think Condit beat the fuck out of Lawler, though.
no, let me tell you, that fight was awesome, and I had it for Condit. But the thing about it is, that fifth round, son, that fifth round's what
That
done
fifth
it.
round was
I mean,
amazing, dude. It ends and they both just
they went
collapse on the
after it.
fence.
Yeah, they went after it. And fucking Robbie Lawler knocked Condit down, you know, in the fifth. Yeah, I agree with that. I actually want to sit my ass down and watch the fight again because it was worthy of watching. I watched it at Hooters. Condit, I did too, but you gotta knock the champ out, man. And especially if you fight a guy like Robbie Lawler, you gotta knock him out. You just gotta knock him out.
Has he ever been knocked
Because
out,
he's
though?
gonna put. Oh, he got knocked out by Paul Daly, I believe. He got beat by Nick Diaz, and he got beat by I think Melvin Gillard,
Hmm.
and Lawrence Larkin beat him.
Yeah, he's just took this game
He's
up.
always been that motherfucker that you don't want to stand up with now, but he
You
ain't
take him
being
on the
like he
ground.
is now. Yeah, but now that motherfucker ring your goddamn bell anytime throughout his career.
Yeah,
But
dude.
now he
Lawler
is
can
just
fucking.
now he's a motherfucking assassin. Is what he is. The son of a
Yeah,
bitch goes
he's.
in there on, and he turns the kill mode on from the first to the end, and that's why I love him. I like the fuck out of Robbie Lawler.
Like, in my opinion, that Condit Lawler fight, the second one, the most recent one, that's probably one of the best UFC fights I've ever seen.
No, that was the first one. They're
Oh,
fixing
really?
that.
I
They
thought it was
should
the
have
second
another
one.
one.
They need to have a second one. I don't think Wonderboy or
That's what
Rory
I'm
should get
saying.
a shot until Condit gets a shot.
No, Rory won't get another one for a minute. Tyron Woodley's gonna get it next after either Tyron if they give it to Condit, Tyron or Stephen Thompson probably will get it. I don't think even with a win, I don't know. They might put Roy back in the mix, but I think that they'll make Roy. I think that if I think they'll make him and Tyron fight really, but it's all depending on the timeline, you know. So I don't know. Because Stephen Thompson and Roy McDonald's
Rory
gonna
fighting
fight
June,
when?
I think.
June.
I believe it's June.
So, you know. You know, so we don't know nothing. It's looking like though. I tell you what, that UFC 200 card's stacked as fucking hell up, boy.
Connor and Frankie.
Yeah. I hope that happens because Frankie Edgar's gonna whoop his ass. Well, you know,
What the fuck
I
is
say
this
that.
shit going on right now?
Well, I know because Frankie Edgar's took 155, all of the 155 pounders. You know what I'm saying? I know that he can take that shit. I mean, Gray Maynard's a big motherfucker, and he took that shit. You know, Ben Henderson's a bad fucking dude. You know. I think he'll hit. I think he'll land his left hand on Frankie a few times, and I think he might stumble him a little bit. But I think Frankie's gonna slip his shit. And
Whoever I just fought
I
was a
think
fucking bitch.
I think Frankie is way faster than Connor is. So I think that like Connor gonna be loading up with him less like he did with Diaz, especially now that somebody's got to see his full striking capability, you know, because he went after Nate Diaz, and like if Nate Diaz had got caught by 2 of those wheel kicks, it would have been sleep time. Yeah, it'd have been go to bed. Oh, Connor was winning that fight. Yeah, Connor was winning that fight. Yeah, no doubt.
The only way that Nate was going to beat him was by submission.
Yeah, he didn't. No, I mean, no, he didn't do bad at all. It's just like he said, he was inefficient with his fucking energy management. Yeah, he went out there and tried to knock Nate out, and Nate's face looked way, way fucking worse. Way, way fucking worse. Conor McGregor was whooping his ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he was.
Oh, I watched that same shit, yeah. Yeah. And he was gassed, and I know as well as I know what happens when you get gassed and somebody's on you on the ground in jiu-jitsu. It is not fun. You can't do nothing but get fucked up. That's all you can do, because if they're not gassed, you're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
You're gonna get choked.
People don't realize how much it sucks to fucking fight on the ground.
Let me tell you, I know 100% of how it is, because I take jiu-jitsu at 10th Planet. And I know the first 2 nights I was there, I went hard as a motherfucker. And they had hell for 2 minutes. It's that last minute, you know what I'm saying? I'd get down there and they'd be fucking cruising because they'd be tired, but they'd be cruising a little bit better because, hell, I was going against purple belts when I didn't even have a belt, you know, and I was getting them. But I just got tired on a couple of them, and they got me. But my first night there, I had 2 chokes. That shit is incredible though. When you get tired, there's nothing you can do. It's like, man, you know how like an animal that's fighting just gives up. You know what I'm saying? After a certain amount of time, he just gives up. It's a horrible fucking feeling. Man, I didn't get a notification. What the fuck? No, I got it. I just looked at it. I didn't know that. I didn't even know that you sent one. I've been here talking and smoking a little bit. Oh, okay.
Typhoon.
I guess fucking daggum low raised puss started hurting that little bitch. Tell you what, man, you can't say nothing to that bitch in the party or he gonna get tore up about it. Yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like all martial arts. Yeah, I like them all. No, I told him, he said he would love to fight Demetrius Johnson. And I was like, motherfucker, I'm 6 feet tall, 175 pounds. And that motherfucker stomped my damn ass. And you gonna see. He'd beat the brakes off of me. He would. He would. He would, like, he'd punch me in the face. Yeah, I know that. He's a bad motherfucker. And he was like,
Fuck
nah,
that dude. If
man.
he's actually like,
I'd have. Yeah, I'm saying it. He said, that wasn't. He's like, I would have fun doing it, whatever. I said, now. I was like, now, come on, though, Ray. I said, he bust your ass. Don't even sit there. And he got mad about it.
you avoid like 3 of his punches, and then he's so goddamn fat, he'll be like dying after that.
Man, look. Motherfucker, ain't nobody thinking you fast, that's for sure.
No one's gonna
You might
believe
have
that
some
shit.
power. I ain't denying you of that. I ain't denying you of the power.
Be right back. This is kind of cold.
Man, I'll roll. Man, you send it. I don't know, you send it to me. Featherweight. I'm actually fought with in a long time. Hey, you just pick whatever weight class you want. You have first shot. I'm gonna get Eddie Wineland, I think. Okay. Why the fuck is it not showing me notification? Oh, I know why. I know fucking why. I was watching a movie on this bitch the other night and I turned them off because it was working. Or every 5 seconds there was a notification popping up. I was like, I can't even watch the damn movie. I can play PlayStation and it don't even bother me, but watch. Right. Yeah. Damn, I'm finna have to reset my. I'm gonna close my app and just. Oh, I ain't restarting my.
Let's do this.
Thanks for watching. Click here for more information. Now, enjoy the next 30 minutes of ad-free.
Who am I fighting? Sup?
So, dude, we had to restart because we couldn't join each other on UFC.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what was going on.
I need to put my trigger spring back in my damn L2 here. Well, I didn't necessarily take it out, so I spilled a drink on my damn controller, right? So I had to take it apart to clean all the sticky out of it because my buttons were sticking and all that shit. And so I took it apart, and somehow or another I lost the spring upon reassembly. And it's fine. It like works better. It like is hair trigger. I'm talking about you barely touch that bitch and it closes. So it ain't that bad, but what the fuck's going on here? This is that bullshit right here. I'm gonna restart mine.
You're not meant to play together. I doubt he would at an event like that. What the fuck? That was some horse shit. I need to buy a new controller, dude. My controller's fucked. I have no rubber left on my joysticks.
Let me start my game. So I really wanted to go watch London Has Fallen. Yeah, the Jeep truck. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Oh, yeah, like Muhammad. Oh, I know it, dude. I know it. Have you seen the new Bronco? That shit looks dope as fuck, too. Oh, I know it. I used to, I really used to, we used to like those old Jeep trucks, and we'd make them huge, you know. Those things are some tanks, man. No kidding. You couldn't lose.
I'm drunk right now. I drank half a bottle of Jack Daniels. And I smoked.
Yep. I know who you're talking about. I just can't place it. That was Chrome C. That was Chrome C. Got a picture of his crackhead sister or somebody. What the fuck, man? This not gonna let us fight. Send me one. We'll try one more time. It's not destined. I have absolutely no idea why it's doing it. Because
Stupid.
we've never had a problem.
It's fucking retarded.
Now that I can't fight you, I wish I'll fight DrinkJack.
No, I'm not
I'm
trying to
offended.
lose anymore tonight.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not right.
Lost like
Well,
3 times in a row. I'm fucking pissed.
a little bit. I'll just let you piece me up a little time or two, you know. Get you back in the game. You might piece me up. I ain't played this shit in a minute. I don't even want to play it till the new one comes out. Matter of fact, I don't know why I'm not on practice mode right now.
I tried playing the second one. Because I was in that beta and shit. I re-downloaded it, but it wouldn't let me fucking play any of the game modes. Not even the single player.
You can play practice. You can play. You can play practice mode and better than yours. I'm talking about me either, bro. I remember when that shit first come out, boy. Man, Ludacris is crazy. What was the shit where he's talking about? I met you on the 50-yard line with a dirty bird dude. I can't remember what it is. You know what I'm talking about, though. We can do it on the 50-yard line. Oh, what is it? What is the name of that thing? That's some bullshit. I know, right? Now I want to play fucking basketball. Crooks is Joe Man needs to get the fuck on him.
Fuck.
That pisses me off. We can't fucking fight.
they all a little crazy, coming down the street like a parade.